Wednesday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone has had a fantastic Wednesday. We are here late, but we are here, so that's all that matters. To talk about the weather for our Wednesday evening going into the future. Tonight, main topic will probably be again on the tropics. Tropics are trying to do some stuff again, so we'll continue to watch for that. And also when we get to the future, like the long-term future, like 300 or so hours, gonna see what happens there as well and what the models are saying. But let's go on and get started because we are 46 minutes late. Good Wednesday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully everyone has had a fantastic Wednesday. I'm your host for South Carolina weather, Jesse Peterson, and let's talk about the weather for our Wednesday evening going into your future. Looking at the radar right now, we do have some showers and downpours going on inside Hartsville, Camden, Columbia, as well as Orangeburg and Barnwell. Those are carrying some showers and downpours with them. As we move up here towards the PD region, we also do have some showers going on over here near Marion and Georgetown, South Carolina, as well as down here, a couple of downpours and storms going on near we already called out Barnwell, but also down here just to the south of Georgetown as well. We have some showers through there. So overall, some isolated scattered showers going throughout the state of South Carolina. And as we move into the entire United States, as we go to the winter weather, precipitation, MRMS, we do have some rain going on up here inside of Canada, Montana, North Dakota, Minnesota, California, Nevada, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, as well as Florida, up here in New York, Pennsylvania, and just off the northeastern coastline as well. As we move on over here towards our cloud cover right now is actually honestly pretty low. We do have some cloud cover that's going throughout pretty much the entire state, all scattered. And as you even get into states like North Carolina and Georgia, still scattered cloud cover going throughout those states. And in terms of the future as well, let's talk about this as we push this forward. You can start to see the cloud cover really starting to kick off even as we get past today. Here's what it could look like tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, probably again another mostly cloudy morning. Tomorrow afternoon-ish will probably be again cloudy. Going to tomorrow night, again probably cloudy. Going into the day after that, going into our Friday, actually starting to be a bit more clear. Even as we get into the afternoon as well, it could be more clear on Friday. Here is our current temperatures. Right now, 68 inside of Columbia, 71 in Charleston, 71 in Georgetown, in Myrtle Beach, 71 in Beaufort, 70 in Augusta, 68 inside Greenville and Anderson, 68 inside of Rock Hill, 68 in Bennettsville, 68 in Florence, and 70 inside Loris as well. Here is our low temperatures for tonight, around 67 inside Columbia, 70 inside of Charleston and Hilton Head Island, 68 inside of Georgetown, 70 inside of Myrtle Beach, 66 inside of Cheraw, 67 inside of Dillon and Florence, 68 inside of Sumter, as well as 64 inside of Spartanburg, Greenville, Anderson, Greenwood, 65 Rock Hill, and Aiken. Here's our forecast precipitation for the next 24 or so hours. You can see here that we do in fact have a threat for some rain as we get through tonight. Around 100th of an inch to a 10th of an inch possible inside of Sumter. Maybe even a 10th of an inch to a quarter of an inch possible inside of Myrtle Beach, Georgetown. 100th of an inch to a 10th of an inch possible in Walterboro, Charleston, Hilton Head Island, Kingstree. And just overall, just scattered rain going through the eastern portion of South Carolina from Rock Hill, Columbia, and Hilton Head Island due east. Also, up there in the upstate, just to the north and west, or just to the west of Greenville, we do have a threat for some more showers to continue as we get through the next 24 or so hours. Here's our Storm Prediction Center for tonight. As we get into tonight, our thunderstorm activity is actually going to be reduced, reduced, as we get into tonight, especially for portions like the upstate of South Carolina and portions of the northern Midlands of South Carolina. And as we go into tomorrow, again, most of the state's going to receive thunderstorms, except for just a little region near Augusta, Aiken, just to the west of Columbia, and portions of Greenwood, South Carolina as well. As you get to our Friday, most of the low country of South Carolina, except for Berkeley County and eastern Charleston County, is inside of a thunderstorm risk. So everyone's going to have to watch out for some thunderstorms in those areas on Friday. This can expand. We're still 3 days out, so could definitely still expand. Here is the excessive rainfall outlook. Nothing for tonight, nothing for tomorrow, nothing for the day after that, nothing for Saturday, Sunday. So we're good for the weekend in terms of excessive rainfall. Let's talk about the models, just a short term, like the next 48 or so hours. Getting into not the 19Z, but the 18Z. As you get through tonight, not really much except for just some shower and thunderstorm activity going on. Even as we go into around tomorrow morning, shower and thunderstorm activity continued for places like Berkeley County, eastern Charleston County, and even as you get into like the afternoon hours, 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock, showers, downpours still continuing throughout the low country PD regions of South Carolina, and they will continue through the PD regions of South Carolina until you get to around like 9, 10 o'clock p.m. going into tomorrow. And as you get ready for our Friday morning, it's going to be a nice Friday morning, a very nice Friday morning, and possibly even a great Friday afternoon as well. We'll talk more about that tomorrow evening, but right now it could be probably most likely will be a nice start to your Friday. Let's talk about the tropics now. So here's the risk that we're watching for. This yellow region, orange, this is remnants of Gordon. Gordon is done. It probably, in my opinion, it might try to get its strength back up and might try to come back together to try and become another tropical depression, but it's no threat to the U.S. at all, no threat to South Carolina at all. Here's disturbance 2 over here, 30% chance a broad area of low pressure could form late this weekend or early next week over the western and northwestern Caribbean Sea. Thereafter, some slow development of the system is possible through the middle of next week, while it moves slowly to the north or northwest over the northwestern Caribbean Sea of the southeastern Gulf of Mexico. So right now, a 0% chance over the next 48 hours and a 30% chance over the next 7 days. So that's pretty much all that is. Let's go on and go talk about the future. Not the short-term future, but the long-term future. As you get into the southeastern U.S. right here. Push this over here. Going to September the 18th all the way through to the 19th, the 20th. Showers, thunderstorms still continuing. Even as you get to around maybe like the 22nd-ish. But we do see a bit of a break, actually. You can see the 22nd's not really too much in terms of rain. Same thing for the 24th, the 25th, the 26th. And honestly, it was at this time where we would have seen that that major hurricane go somewhere close to Florida, according to yesterday's model. But today's model run, and you can, see it again right here. You can see this is what it had it on September the 26th. But if we go to the now model run, it now actually has it a major hurricane going up towards Louisiana this time. So like I said, you can see how quickly it went from this. This was earlier. It had a probably, let's see. Let's continue this forward, see where it was. Yeah, it had a major hurricane off the coast of South Carolina about 6 hours ago, and now it's updated and it says it's barely, it's going to be a major hurricane up there towards Louisiana. So you see how far it's shifting. This is why I don't take these too seriously until the thing forms is when I start taking the track of it seriously. Right now, I'd just be saying the entire Gulf Coast, definitely the Gulf Coast needs to be paying attention, and definitely we have to be paying attention as well. Southeast, deep south, south central. I'd be watching this if I was in all of these regions. Let me see if I can pull up my pen real quick. But here is, so we're waiting for it to load up real quick. There it goes. Like I said, this entire area definitely needs to be watching for this thing as we go through the next, honestly, the next week or so, because September the 28th, that's next Sunday, I believe, or September the 27th is next Friday, so next Saturday. So next week Saturday is the 28th, and this is what it could look like early Saturday morning, and it could be another evening time nightfall as well if this was to happen. But continue to push this forward. It will bring us a lot of moisture if that does happen. A lot of moisture, probably some flash flooding potentials as you go into the 30th of September. And that's going to end September off with a bang. And then as we go into October, look at this. Nice weather from October the 1st to October the 4th. And we saw that yesterday as well. Yesterday, we did have that that nice dry period yesterday. And it's showing the same thing again tonight. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if that continues, and we might have a nice start to our October. But let's go on and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So let's see what they have to say. So here is the chat, only for tonight. Mr. Oliver says, good evening. Had a nice little thunderstorm at my house today. We needed it. Hope you had a great day. I did. Thank you so much for asking and being here. My cousin Dad says, good evening, Joseph. It was another great day here in Central Texas. How was your day? Did you do anything exciting? Yes, did have a little award ceremony stuff at my school for people that got good grades. So that was a good thing that did happen after school today. And then that, nothing else has really happened there. Trail says, hi, Joseph, hello. And then my cousin Cheryl says, good evening, weatherman. I hope your day was good. Always thinking about you and the weather. May God continue to bless you and your family. I love you, your cousin Cheryl. Thank you so much for your message. And hopefully your day was great as well. As we go on and talk about San Antonio, Raleigh, and then we will be out of here for tonight if we don't have any more questions. Let me move this on over here. So here's San Antonio. Let's talk about rain real quick. I'm not really looking for much. Maybe some showers and downpours just to the northeast of San Antonio as you go through around, like, probably even now. But as you continue to push that forward some more, maybe some shower and downpour potential possible as you go through around 9, 10 o'clock again tomorrow, and 9 o'clock, like p.m., not a.m. And in terms of temperatures, real quick, let's get this started to loading up. And while this is loading up, let's go on and check, see how many likes we got. We have 7 people in here and only 4 likes. Let's go on and get that like button up. If you are watching this and you have not hit the like button yet, go on and do so. We have 8 people in here and only 4 likes. Also, we are at 233 subscribers. Now we need 17 more to get to our goal of 250. Just 17 more to get to our goal of 250 by September 26th. We could get it done. We can get it done as soon as, like, early next week, because next week is, I believe, the last week. Yes, tomorrow it will be 1 week. Tomorrow it will be 1 week. So we have just above 7 days, or just above a week, to get to 250. So continuing on with temperatures, though, you can see here that as we push this forward, low temperatures tonight in San Antonio around 77, high temperatures tomorrow at around 95, low temperatures tomorrow night at around 76, 75-ish, high temperatures going to around 92, 93-ish going into our Friday, I believe, Friday. As you move over here to Raleigh, let's go on and push this back. Low temperatures tonight at around 68-ish, 69. High temperatures tomorrow going to around 76. Low temperatures tomorrow night at around 65. High temperatures going to around 78, 79, 80-ish going into your Friday. As you go to reflectivity, which is just the rain, as you push this back and as we push this forward, you can start to see that not really much. You do have some showers around your area though, and you could have a pretty big thunderstorm early tomorrow morning at around like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. So you might get waken up by that if you are not waking up tomorrow. And as you go into tomorrow afternoon, around 3 o'clock p.m., showers or isolated showers are still possible. And not seeming like much here either. So let's go on and talk about some severe weather for both locations real quick. So here is the excessive rainfall outlook as we go into tonight. Nothing for tonight for both areas, nothing for tomorrow, nothing for Friday, nothing for Saturday, and nothing for Sunday. And like I usually say, if there is no chance of excessive rainfall, usually